Welcome back, everybody, to another Hot Tag Report special edition. So, So, before we get started, I'm with the number one contender, Tony, and with the birthday girl. Well, now it's no longer her birthday. Thank the
It's
Lord.
still my birthday month, so
Me.
that changes nothing. It's still my birthday
Say
month.
hi, everybody.
Hi. So
So, Mania 41, officially in the books. What a disappointing Mania.
they could have kept that book closed.
What a disappointing freaking Mania. Just wow.
I say this every year about WrestleMania. Night one is always better than night two. I don't have too much to say about night two. They could have took that shit and kept it with whatever they decided they was gonna do with it.
This literally was a glorified Raw show. Literally, that's what it was.
Well, then let's get into it so we can get everybody's opinions and we can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Best match of the night. Io Sky, my boo, Bianca Belair, and my other boo, Rhea Ripley, in a triple threat for the Women's World Championship match. Io returned. Good. It was a decent match.
No, I thought it was no.
A
We're
lot of
not
hit, a
even.
lot of heavy, a lot of heavy hitting. Everybody pulling off their finishing moves and stuff. Eh, what you think?
This to me was match of the night for skills wise. I think the girls put on a great fucking show. They did a great show. My only issue is it didn't even have to be Bianca that won. It's that you let Bianca get pinned. That's my beef. It done. You had no reason. I've been saying this from the beginning that EO never should have been brought into this whatsoever. She didn't need to be there, and for you to let Bianca take a riptide, she took two riptides actually, and then for her to take a fucking moonsault over the moonsault and she's done is unbelievable to me. No, let's not. Don't make EO out to be. They make her out to be this strong ass wrestler. She's not. She is a uber athlete. I give that to her, but she's not Rhea Ripley. She's not. That's like having Kane go against fucking Nunzio and expecting the crowd to bleed. That's actually fucking happening.
That's a good analogy. And maybe they're doing it for something in the long run. Because you got to think of booking in the long run nowadays. Because
No,
Triple
no, I
H does
don't.
everything. Triple H does everything in the long run nowadays. So we have to think about the long run of what he's trying to plan.
For you to first off, let's get into it. We're gonna start this. For the crowd to be booing Bianca is fucking crazy. You're booing when Rhea is in this whole thing. If we're gonna say anybody's a heel in this match, it's fucking Rhea. So like, okay, fans aside, y'all are fucking stupid. Then we get in the ring and we're dealing with not only somebody who didn't need to be there, Bianca and Rhea going fucking hard. Yeah, EO is adorable, cute little thing, but she didn't need to be here. Literally, the match would have been a banger without her there.
I feel like a lot of hateration in this dance to me.
There is no hateration. It's just from the beginning. It didn't need to be a triple threat to begin with, whatsoever. It never needed to be a triple threat. Rhea should have never been handed to her. If it was the case of you to put her back in this match, what was the fucking reason for you to take the belt off of her? Just put it on fucking EO. Then for Rhea to get a rematch at WrestleMania for it to be a triple threat match. First off, if y'all are saying, everybody online is saying, oh, Bianca has something to do with Jay. Bianca has something to do with Jay. If you're gonna make Bianca turn heel, the moment to make her turn heel is not the Monday on Raw. It's the end of fucking Mania, bro. To have her sitting in the floor crying is not it.
Rhea got two rematches. If you want to be technical, she got the rematch on Raw, and then she got the rematch again at Mania. She got a double rematch. How is that fair?
I just think it's the whole, like I said, Rhea should never be mad at Bianca because the whole time everything was going on with, oh, you were out here at ringside. It's common practice for the number one contender to be out here to see who they gonna face at Mania. It's fucking normal. You put your hands on Bianca and expected Bianca to sit the fuck down when you pushed her. You started that shit. You brought that on yourself that you lost your title because of your own stupidity. That was on you. But for you to have the girls going back and forth, two powerhouses in a ring, and for you to make it believable that it's fucking EO doing all that, no, bro. And for you to let Bianca be the one to get pinned is what's pissing me off. You could have let Rhea get pinned. That's what you should have did. Because in the end, it still would have been Bianca saying, whatever, you done beat Rhea twice, you didn't beat me.
True.
But yet you letting EO keep a streak alive of she ain't never beat. Once again, Rhea ain't never beat her. Once again, she upped her triple threat record. You let that shit go on. But you broke a silent streak. You broke a streak that Bianca has busted her ass for. Girl has performed since COVID. She's been at every Mania since COVID. Busting her ass. She ain't took no time off since COVID. Since she got moved up to the main card, Bianca has taken no time off. And y'all tell me the only time she took time off is when she had a knee thing after EO took the title from her. And she came right back. So you telling me your workhorse is the one that you disrespecting? Not the one who left for EO was down doing whatever fuck shit she was doing. Not at the main card, not doing shit. You do all this shit for what?
I don't know.
Stupid
Anybody else
booking.
want to add? Anybody else want to add anything?
I mean, it was a decent match. I don't like best friend stayed down and see why Bianca had to take that pin, but the match was decent overall. I don't have
Be-
any complaints.
Before you yell one more time, Toya,
Who
this
was that?
is T. Before you yell one more time, just think about long-term booking.
Let's also think about how Triple H is
Maybe it
constantly.
might pay off.
Let's think about how Triple H is constantly burying Bianca. He buried her when she was on NXT. How the fuck is she out here doing all this shit? Never got the NXT title when Triple H was over there. Never. You're telling me baby girl got moved up from the main roster. First off, I didn't know who Bianca was until it was NXT girls versus Raw. I don't know what match it was. And I saw her in that pinstripe fucking pants. And I was like, who the fuck is this doing 450s out the fuck on with this long ass braid? Ever since then, I kept tabs on her. And you're telling me ever since she put on banger matches with all them girls on NXT and you never gave her that title, moved her to the main card, and then you done took over. You moved her down to the mid card. She brought she brought something to the tag team thing. You took the title off of her, put her in this stupid ass fucking storyline that makes no fucking sense for her to be in. And then you put it back in the fucking title contention. And then you're mad. And then again you fuck her over. Let's take away her streak now. Why? Dumb. This is fucking stupid ass shit.
Okay. Next match. Drew McIntyre beat Damian Priest. It was an okay match. I was hoping it'd be a little bit more violent and like at least like when Drew did that match with CM Punk and he bled, I was hoping to see at least somebody get busted open, but nobody got busted open.
I give this match a 2. So, and you know I
Oh,
love Damien
like
down.
what how many flames we get the first match?
I give the first
Everybody.
match, the match overall, I give it a 4. For the actual outcome of the match, I give it a 1.
I give it a 3. It was a good match. I give it a 4. I'm being pretentious today. Let me give it a 4 because it was worth a 4 in my book.
I'm gonna give it a 4 as well.
Okay, now let's get back to the Drew match. My fault, everybody. How many flames we give that one?
2.
It was a two-way for me. It could have been better. You have any thoughts about it?
It's just the fact that Damien was taking all the hard, heavy bumps. Damien took one. I think Drew took one through that table, that razor's edge to the table. But you going off the top over the tables. You taking the DDT, the Future Shock DDT on the fucking steps. You taking the fucking Claymore to the chair.
That was a killer Claymore too. God dog it. That was a
And then
Claymore.
it's the fact that he get hit with this Claymore and he said he couldn't breathe after he got hit. The ref is checking on him and you stop him from checking on Damien to come raise your hand. To me, that's no. You're not taking care of the person in the ring.
Maybe there's more to that. We don't know. It'll come out in the future. We just have to see.
See, you're talking about future stuff. We're talking about right now, here in the now, from what we
Mm.
saw.
Yeah,
What we got out of what we saw. I'm not thinking about what the fuck is happening at Backlash. I'm talking about what the fuck is happening right fucking now.
yeah, I know.
I thought this match was supposed to be to close out the feud.
I thought it was too. Hopefully they move these two to some new
No, because
feuds.
now you have it. Damien ain't fit to take that shit laying down.
I just kind of hope now that they get moved into like maybe the world title picture or the IC picture. Like one gets moved to one gets moved to the other, just so we can see something new. Next
You,
match. Say what? Go ahead.
you saying Drew getting moved? Drew is on SmackDown. So if Drew going for any title on SmackDown, it's got to be either Cena or Jacob, and Jacob
Yeah.
gonna kill that man.
They're gonna have a good hard hitting match if they ever
No,
do have a
Jacob.
match.
Jacob gonna kill that man. You think you the what is he, the something
Got a
psychopath?
psychopath.
No,
Yeah.
you ain't met the fucking Samoan werewolf. If you think you finna come over here and do that shit with him, no.
Next match was a four-way. Dominic beat Braun, Finn, and Penta for the IC. Two things I want to say about this match. Well, a couple things I want to say before you ladies give your opinions. Good match. Good freaking match. Knew that was going to happen with Dominic and Finn. Did everybody notice though how Dominic got cheered when he won? When he was out there doing the post conference outside with Big E and them, everybody was screaming, "You deserve it" to him.
He
I
don't
think they're
deserve
good.
it.
I think that he's now becoming that lovable heel like Eddie Guerrero was when he was a heel. Yeah, he was a heel. He was an ass, but everybody
He's
still loved and
nothing.
cheered him.
He's nothing
He's
like
gonna
Eddie
be just like
Guerrero.
he's gonna be like his daddy. I mean, his uncle Eddie.
Did you just try to make a joke?
I tried. I still don't think that's Ray's kid because how the hell he makes something that tall? But anyways, I digress. But it was a good match, but it just wasn't long enough. It was only 10 minutes and a half. Like Jesus flipping Christ, man! Y'all did this a four-way in 10 minutes. It should at
I'm
least
sorry.
been a good 20 minutes or so. 15
Once
to 20,
again,
I'd have been happy.
once again, it's you have the perfect opportunity for heel turns to happen. For fans to sit there and just watch him, nothing happened. Poor booking.
Yeah, this has been kind of weird. Like, there's no reaction unless they're gonna do them tonight or Raw.
Why do it to you? Have all the eyes there now. You listen, this is my
That's
thing.
true.
You make a heel turn right now. I'm tuning in to Raw on Monday.
Yeah, to see what happens, to see the fallout.
That's the thing, is that they're not doing stuff to draw people in for the next show.
I agree. I give that match four flames. It was a good match for a 10 minute and a half match. They put a lot into it.
And I give it a 2.
Damn.
Give it a 4.
Thank you.
No.
All right, next match. Uh Randy Orton and Joe Hendry. I was happy to see Joe Hendry, okay? Don't get it twisted. And Tony, you fucking called it. You fucking called it. I was trying to think in my head who the hell it could have been, but she called it. I was like, damn it, are you with the writers or something? You're not telling us? But my issue, why did you let it happen like that? TNA are not going to want to give up their talent to WWE to borrow if you keep burying these motherfuckers, especially you're
Well,
burying their
Joe
TNA champion.
Joe has a injury coming off of a championship match from TNA. So I could only assume that's why that match went down like that. They may have wanted Joe on screen to have that moment, but Joe really couldn't do what he wanted to do because he has a small injury.
It was only 3 minutes to match.
But can
Yeah.
we talk about? Can you talk if you can feel like oh they bury him? First off, you put in Joe Hendry in the ring with a legend because that's what Randy is. You put him in
I'm
the
just
ring
kidding.
with a legend in front of a crowd he ain't never been in. First off,
That's
in
true.
TNA he ain't never been in a crowd of 61,000 people ever.
How you know that?
TNA ain't holding shows with 61,000 people.
Okay.
So you telling me, and on top of that, he got WrestleMania merch. How many TNA people can say they got WrestleMania merch? And I ain't talking about the Dudleys. I'm not talking about anybody who's ever been over here. I'm talking about as an active TNA wrestler, you have active WWE gear out. I mean,
Doesn't the
merch out.
Hardys doesn't the Hardys have active
They don't count. They been
in the
here. Joe Hendry ain't never been. This is what I
okay,
mean.
okay, 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 okay. I get what you're saying. My fault.
Like
Maybe
while you're holding the title, they let you come out with the title. They put it on the Titantron that was your title. They announced it as your title.
maybe she just
Randy even had a little fun with your little spin around arm
yes, that was
thing.
funny. That was
Randy's so cute.
funny.
I love
And
Randy
then
so
he
much.
patted him on the chest. He was like, "It's okay, guy." Maybe Joe Hendry didn't believe in Joe Hendry that night.
I just want to note real quick that there was only 88 minutes of wrestling this whole thing, and it's what is it 4 hour show because it went off at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Only 88 minutes of the entire show was wrestling.
God damn. And what is that, 7 to 10? So yeah, that's
It
three
was
hours.
7. No, it was 7 to almost 11.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I didn't go to sleep till a little later.
That's
Yeah.
four. You had a 4 hour show and only did 88 minutes of wrestling. The longest match you had was 21 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I thought this match was a little cute. I give this match a 3 because I was excited. Well, I give it a 4 because I was excited to see who his tag partner was going. I mean, not his tag partner. Who his opponent was going to be. I love a mystery opponent type of thing. I love seeing shit like that.
It's an alright match for 3 minutes. Two.
I'm gonna give it a 3 as well. Just
Alright.
because I
Next
was right on who his opponent was.
I think you're in the writers' room and you're not telling us.
She's doing something.
I know. She's doing something. She's talking to
See, I
somebody
can't.
in
I
that writers'
can't.
room.
Get off this. Like I get off. I can know things that's gonna happen in the match. Like I called the turn and the nut shot from night one. I called Damien going through that table on the side, but I didn't call like the mystery opponents at all.
I randomly was just like, what if it's Joe? As soon as those doors opened, I seen him standing in his pose, and I was like, yeah, that's Joe.
Say his name and he appears.
See, that's all I
I
had to do.
believe it's Joe Hendry.
I had to
That's
say
like
his
his fucking
name.
music. Yeah, there you go. And you believed in him.
Mhm.
Next match, Logan and AJ.
Oh my
That's a,
fucking God.
it
Now
was
can
a
I
it
say,
was a
oh brother, this guy fucking stinks.
I give
So
that match a one. Go
I
ahead.
just wanna say on this match, Karrion Kross, special shout out to you because I watched your interview today that you did, and you're saying what the people are saying. Maybe Triple H will hear you. Hopefully, you don't get in trouble for what you said.
What'd he
But
say?
pretty much he's saying what we've all been saying. Like when when Dude brought those brass knuckles out and Karrion called him, was trying to give him to AJ. AJ should have took that shit out. Karrion made a point. Sometimes in order to do the right thing, you gotta do some wrong stuff. And AJ should have knocked Logan the fuck out with those brass knuckles. Karrion made a point where he feels like Logan takes this as a joke. It ain't about good matches. It's always about a viral moment. He's also upset at how he's been booked y'all in his hometown and he got like 2 seconds on the screen. He lost the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, and the crowd was not happy about that. But I mean, he said all he needs to say in a nutshell about this match. What the fuck? Why was Logan on the card?
Right.
It made no sense for him to be on the card and for y'all to have him lose at AJ. And Karrion said this to himself. AJ, you don't know if this is your last WrestleMania and you just threw that shit away. You let Logan beat you.
It's also the fact that you can't tell us that whenever everybody else throws a punch like that, it's wrong. You can't throw a punch like that. But then, oh, that's part of his set now. No. It's also the fact that you trying to use my fucking finisher and you ain't been here all year, bitch. No.
Maybe they planned that shit, babe.
It
Sometimes
ain't
they
even
plan
about
shit like
that.
that.
Even though you playing shit with them, this is my thing. You letting a noob come in here and have the audacity. Like he is full of audacity, and you know he is. You can tell how he got mad at Triple H when he said, "Why am I on the end? I want it to be over some more." And Triple H told him straight up, "I wanted you cut out, but they put you back in there." Like, bro, they don't respect you. They don't, because you don't respect the game. You don't respect the people in the game. And it's the fact that every time you have a match at Mania, here come your little fucking cronies interfering in shit. You can't have a match without being, if you're gonna be the Maverick and have this title that you had to have this fucking name for yourself, do the shit. You know? Be about that shit. You don't see, that's the thing that I don't like, is don't say you that I'm him, I'm that guy, but you cheat in every match that you win. Bro, fuck off.
Anybody else got anything for this one?
Nah, this match fucking sucked. That's all
That
I
was the
have to
one.
say.
I give AJ a 5. AJ did his thing. Logan Paul get a 0.
Let's see AJ and Karrion now. I think that's gonna be the next beef.
And it shouldn't be beef, because bitch, had you listened to me, you wouldn't have been in a situation that you in.
True. Next match.
Before we get to the next match, can we talk about Stone Cold?
Go ahead.
Stone Cold. When I heard his music, I knew he was coming out. I knew he was coming out on his fucking ATV. I
You
already
better pay that
said,
lady her money.
I said, damn, he hitting these corners hard. Why he go back around and run to the barricade? Why are you crying, bitch? The barricade barely fucking moved.
The shit out of me.
But bitch, like, even afterwards, he's like, shit, my bad. You know, he came over there and checked on you. You done had Tony, was that Tony Khan?
Yeah.
You done made Tony Khan get out his seat to come check
Nick
on you,
Khan.
because Nick Khan, you done made Nick Khan get out his fucking seat because you over here sobbing. Bitch, shut your crying ass up. She said, I'm finna get a check. Bitch, fuck off.
Maybe it scared the shit out of me. How
I
would you
would say
feel?
Stone Cold when Stone Cold reached across and said, "Are you okay? I'll be better if you give me that shirt off your back." That's how I would have solved it right there. Take your shirt off right now and I'll be fine.
Sign it for me too.
Yes,
Sign
hand me
it for
that
me.
and I'll be okay. Fuck is you talking about? She's sitting over there.
Understand. Told you this motherfucker can't drive. He was probably drinking.
And she probably was extra mad because he was laughing. Like, that's probably what pissed her off, is that he got off, checked on her, and then rolled into laughing. Like, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But she over there clutching her pearls.
Sean better pay that lady her money, just like that dude. Whoever was driving that damn golf cart that was carrying Dominic, they hit somebody outside in the parking lot. Y'all need to stop drinking and driving.
Yeah, and, hey, like I always say at my job, if you can't drink and work at the same time, then don't fucking do it. That's the running joke at my job.
It's the dude standing next to her like, bitch, calm the fucking down. Hey, bitch, I'm sitting right next to you. He hit the barricade in front of me and you tripping. Relax.
That shit was so funny. But Jesus wept. You're so melodramatic.
I would have said, take me to the back and I'll be okay. I'll be in the back.
Hold
Oh
on, y'all.
Jesus.
Be in the back. Mr. Austin, I just want to know what kind of license you got. Because I seen you driving, semis and Zambonis and, beer
He has a class
trucks.
A.
I just want to know, like, because sometimes I be seeing you have a rider and shotgun in the passenger seat, and I know it's their job to take the truck back out while you doing your thing. But like, what kind of license you got to be driving
I
all this
just,
shit in here?
I just saw wrestling me right now. WWE lawyers thanking God that Austin didn't drink those beers before he did that.
It's literally him trying to go around the thing, and you could tell he was going too fast around the thing. They're gonna ban his ATV. He ain't gonna better use it no fucking. But
This lady
also,
felt
if
like
you
the
scoot,
poker noob trying to get this lawsuit.
yeah, and I'm like, girl, you didn't even okay,
I'm
emotional
sorry.
distress. Okay, cool. He didn't touch you,
Emotional
baby.
damage.
The barricade literally just went and nothing other than that. But as soon as he hit it, I knew it was gonna be. I said, "Look at this motherfucker here." As soon as he hit the fucking corner, as soon as he hit the first corner and his fucking shit was tilting to the side, I said, "Oh, he finna run into some shit." I thought he was finna hit the stairs, not hit the fucking barricade.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to get one of the cats out the house.
All right, next match. Let's start with Laya and Becky versus Big Chola and the Seagulls, Liv Morgan, for the
I
tag
told
team
you,
championship match. My issue here, you took out Bailey, replace her with Becky, and then Becky automatically wins the title. You did
mm,
that to her twice. She left, had a child, came back. You
you
gave her
disrespected
the
Bianca.
women's team. You gave her the women's title, and then it happened again. I think they did that for Bailey to become heel, like for her to have like a little bit of what's it called? What's the word? Like
Animosity.
animosity, and now she'll beef with Lyra for the IC title.
I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because that bitch ain't got that title no more. I don't give a flying fuck about none of this shit. But I do care about Bailey. You could have, I would have booked it as Becky and Bailey together and had it seem like Ivy was like, no, I really want this IC title, and she took Lyra out, and then you would have had the two of the four horsewomen as tag team champions. You could have done that. That would have been fine. But then for you to have her run the gauntlet, her lose to Lyra already with the IC title, her lose to Roxanne, you done had her
Roxanne.
lose multiple times up until now. And then you just pull her from a match for Becky to get placed in it and win the title. Okay.
The match was alright. I give it a 2. It was
I
alright.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. When I heard Becky music hit, I sat there and I was like, her partner's gonna be Becky. As soon as I heard her music hit, I turned this shit off. I did not watch that match because it's not fair to Bailey. Bailey put in all
No.
that fucking work for what to get pulled, and I know it's some backstage shit going on, and I'm gonna figure out what it is. But
I told
congratulations, Lyra. and Becky for having the belts. Congratulations, Lyra, for being two belts live or whatever. Hopefully Becky don't stab you in the back like she doing all her other friends, because that's why Charlotte don't fuck with her ass now, and that's why Bailey don't fuck with Becky now, because they unfollowed each other on all social media. Bailey don't fuck with that bitch, and I don't fuck with her either. But congratulations.
I
I don't
do
fuck
like.
with you.
I
Sorry.
do. The only thing I like, well, besides Liv losing the title, I don't give. I don't want nothing. Liv is my wrestling nemesis right now. Besides Wade Barrett, I don't give a fuck about Liv at all. But I do like that Bailey pushed Lyra to go get her belt. She said, go get your stuff so that you can put both of your titles up." Like, that was a good moment for her to be like, "Get your shine. This, go ahead and put your thing up there." Because Lyra was hyped. Kind of looked like she wasn't sure. She wasn't supposed to get the belt. She was shocked. Unless
Yeah,
she
but
got a
when you
good.
put when you put Becky in the picture, you gonna win everything. Becky
I
is the
mean,
new Charlotte.
it's kind of good. I mean, it happens when you marry who you marry.
Well, let me go marry Barack Obama. Maybe I'll be the leader of the free
Hold on,
world at
hold on,
some
hold on,
point.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't do Michelle like that. You gonna
Michelle,
have to
y'all
marry.
looking for a second wife?
That's what I was gonna say. You gotta have to get both of them. You know, Michelle
Shoot,
don't play about.
let me go. Donald Trump ain't gonna be worried about me getting married to him. They gonna marry him, and then I can take over the office and change some shit around here.
His wife surely don't like his ass, so she be in there. Don't hold my hand, bitch. I ain't never
If
seen
that's
a wife.
if that's what WWE politics come down to, is who the fuck I'm married to and who dick I'm sucking and fucking, then
What,
yeah, let me go
what
find
did
somebody to date.
AJ say to the Bella twins? It's too bad that talent ain't sexually transmitted. So that lets you know right there that it's not about who you know, it's about who you fucking. That's who it is. That's how it
I
is.
don't need
It's
both these
about
head ass people doing head ass shit on these shows. Steph, you already got Paul out here showing his motherfucking ass today in these press conferences. Now you got
mm,
Becky finna be showing her ass on this show tonight. The man has rolled back. The fuck where you roll from? Roll your ass back over there with Rue. Get her out at the press conferences, talk about snails and skunks and shit.
I don't know. Okay, y'all. Last fucking match of the night, the main event of the night. John
I don't even know
Cena
about that shit either.
won number 17 against Cody Rhodes. He didn't have that adrenaline in his soul.
he had all the
That's why
adrenaline in his soul.
that's why he lost, because he didn't
No,
have the adrenaline in his show. And Joe Henry
He
didn't
had
believe in
that.
himself. Joe Henry didn't believe in himself, and then it became a domino effect. And I blame Joe Hendry for all this because he didn't believe in himself, and then that fucked with Cody's psyche, and then everything bad happened.
I
this is
will
all
say
I.
this. I thought it was fucking funny how John came out. He said, I told y'all bitches I was not giving you nothing. And that's literally what he came out with, just a Titantron with his name scrolling back and forth. That was the funniest shit I seen all night. But other than that, mm, keep
This
the
is all
match.
I'm
I
gonna
don't want it.
say. I'm gonna say I was beyond livid about all this shit. So I was pissed. I knew Cody was gonna lose, but it's the fact of how you went about it. First off, this was probably the second worst match on the card, and this was be your main event.
What was the first
Yeah,
worst match?
fucking Logan and AJ.
Oh, okay, my fault.
It wasn't AJ, it was Logan. So, it's the fact that one, this match was not main event worthy whatsoever. Should have put the women's triple threat in the main event. Would have went better than this shit. Secondly, Triple H, come to the front. I didn't want to get on threads last night because I was going to get blocked again. I didn't feel like doing all that. And I can't talk to John because apparently I'm blocked from talking to him too. But can we talk
But
about
I ain't though.
how the fuck did your bitch ass let Travis Scott come back out here when he did not take care of Cody the first time? Now, I looked at the clip from a different angle when I saw him hit Cody. And to me, that felt like a bitch taking a bitch shot for, oh, I get to hit somebody, so now I'm finna do it, be extra with.
Could have been. I will be devil's advocate. Could have been an honest accident.
No, it
Like he
wasn't. You,
slipped.
babe, no. If you look at how much force he brought back to hit him with, that was not fucking, that was no accident. And I don't think his receipt was receipt enough for me. Because
Even
bitch,
even what's his name was like, you better get your receipt. What's his name? Barrett Wade. He was like, you better get your receipt, dog.
and that receipt was not a good enough receipt for me. I'm sorry, I had to put your head through this fucking mat. Your daughter wouldn't have
I
recognized you.
needed Travis skin to fly off his body.
I needed Stormy to look at your face because my child had to look at my fucking face and see that shit. I needed Stormy to look you in your eyes and say, "Daddy, what happened to you?" That would have been the same shit.
Daddy, you got fucked up, homeboy.
Like, bro, ain't no fucking way. And then Cody, I'm sorry. I know you want to be the good guy. I know you want to be him.
You want to be Captain Save-A-Ho.
It ain't even about being Captain Saving Ho. You want to be pure and you want to be what Dusty would want you to be. And I understand that. But Dusty also was a man of, integrity and getting motherfuckers when they get out of line. Cena been out of line, baby. You can tell how you can say Dusty was out here selling. You come home, Dusty didn't have a Rolex because he doing all this to make sure y'all got food to eat. You saying all this about Dusty. So would Dusty sit here and let you get played in your motherfucking face in front of your mother, wife, and child to a bitch who balding at the top? No, the fuck he wouldn't.
It's just the way it's just the way it was booked,
No.
and now
Books,
Cena's gonna have a lot of good matches now.
he didn't even have a good match last night at the Super Bowl. It wasn't a good match. Let's just say
It
overall,
wasn't.
no, we're gonna look at skills wise. First off, you need to stop doing the fucking STF. Shit is trash. I can go dig up Chris Benoit right now, and in his bones, he can do it better than he do it. So
Yeah,
like, no, fuck off,
he
bro.
does a horrible submission move. Like he cannot
Like,
hold it correctly.
he cannot wrestle, and his skills showed last night that you cannot wrestle. They've been saying this for a long time. It's your persona that gets over. It's just like watching The Rock in the ring. The Rock can't wrestle. He's just entertaining. That's literally what it
Agreed.
is. You're not a good wrestler. The fans just love you for the nostalgia act of it all. It has nothing to do because when you watch him in the ring, you're like, he ain't putting on matches like everybody else is doing.
Yeah, that's true.
No, you're not doing it. You're not doing 30-minute matches because you watch him doing this 21-minute match. He's winded as fuck. He's just like, there's times where he's taking a lot of time to quietly taunt because he's trying to catch his breath. You cannot be the leader of this company if you don't have stamina in the fucking ring. Because while you here down there at 48 are trying to wrestle with these 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds, they're going to run circles around you. Every fucking time, regardless of how much you're in the gym, how much you might be doing gym stuff, but gym is not the same as run around and run the rope. It's not the same. You're letting the crowd get in your head. They're letting the crowd. Oh, the crowd was so happy about this. And if you listen, you looking at the crowd ain't doing nothing, but you hear the crowd, meaning they're piping in sound for the fucking crowd. Because the crowd was just standing there, but you hear cheering. But nobody's fucking doing shit. So how are they cheering if they sitting in their seat and they're woo when it's screaming sound coming through the TV?
I just like how Ric Flair congratulated him, even though he was popping off all this shit about
Fake
him
ass
not.
bitch.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, congratulations to my friend John Cena. Man, I was like, man, shut your stupid ass down.
I'll
It's
say this. This by far has been the messiest ass WrestleMania season I've ever witnessed in my 31 years of living.
It
And
was not
my
good.
it was even the press runs were messy. Even today, the shit that they're doing, the press runs that they're doing today, messy as fuck. Like I just
I
I
think
don't
for this to be Triple
mm.
H's first WrestleMania was Chef's Kiss. And then for
Yes.
this to be chapter 2 of the Paul Levesque era, it went completely downhill.
Hey, but shit happens, y'all. You have to give
I
it a
don't know.
chance.
I don't have to give shit a chance. This is your Super Bowl, and you failed. If I'm a teacher and I'm grading this shit, I'm not passing you. It's
This
a
is your final
fail.
exam. You made a D.
You didn't pass your final exam. It's C's get degrees, not D's. You didn't get a
True.
C, baby. You didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask both of you this question: what was the best match of the night for y'all? What was the worst match of the night for y'all? And we're not talking about just the booking. I mean, with the wrestling and everything else in between from the 2 nights. We're talking about both nights now. What was the best one and what was the worst one for y'all?
Worst match of the night, of both nights, is gonna be New Day. I think their match was the worst match on the card altogether. Best match, I'm gonna have to give it to CM Punk and the Triple Threat match. And I know the girls did. I think the girls did great, but the storytelling and the Triple Threat with the women is a top contender for that.
Best match, wrestling wise, for me, I agree. Was a fucking triple threat match. I loved it. Worst match, a Gran Americano and Ray Phoenix for me.
I forgot about that match.
Tony?
For me, best match, I do agree as well that it's the triple threat. I want to see what comes from that, because that type of match is long term storytelling that I can get jiggy with.
Get
Oh,
jiggy with it. No, 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 no.
worst match
No,
for
no, 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 no,
me.
no. Get jiggy with it. Hey.
Um, Worst match for me would be Starbucks versus Ray Phoenix, because still Triple H, wrap this shit up quickly. You got this deal with Triple A. Quickly wrap this shit up. This storyline with Chad Gable, like, take the mask off. Oh, it was Chad. Cool. Leave it at that and move on.
Don't think Triple H gonna let them bar their people. And they're watching right now. Do you
Yes.
really think they're gonna let them bar their people so they can get buried on fucking WWE TV by a
And then you
fucking
got people like
dumbass?
Paul Heyman out here making racist remarks to the crowd as well.
What'd he
Nah.
say?
When he was on Pat McAfee's show this morning, and
I didn't watch it.
some guy in the crowd was saying something to him. He was like, "Oh, who's the ass that said that? You, the one that's gonna get deported? You out here saying this to the crowd?"
God damn.
After you just made a deal with AAA. Mm-mm.
And I get it, like Paul, we used to Paul saying some off the wall stuff, but like that ain't off the wall. That's through the wall and on the floor.
When
So
you
y'all
when
need to
you
figure that
say
shit out.
To
when
the
you
wall. To the
when you
wall.
say shit, like, you can banter all day and cut promos, but when your promos cut down until you talking about racist ass shit, is no longer entertainment. Now it's just like, bro, now you doing too fucking much.
Are you
Now
entertained?
when you walk into the back
Mm-mm.
and fucking Penta, Ray Phoenix, and Rey Mysterio jump your ass, I don't want to hear shit. When
And Carlito
you over here
and the
crying,
LWO.
and you get when all them fucking you get jumped by the LWO. No, you didn't. This didn't have nothing to do with none of that. You don't like what I said, but you bringing up my race to rebut what I said. What you did, you're a heel right now. You just turned heel with what you did, so you should expect heel shit from fans. But for you to turn your rebuttal into something like that, no, fuck off.
Okay, one more question before we finish this up today. What was the best storytelling match? I mean, like from the match giving a good story and also the storyline with it. Which one was the best from both days?
Still gotta be
CM
the
Punk.
triple. Yeah, still gotta be the triple threat. I'm just happy CM Punk didn't win. So
Look into his eyes. What does he see? He's a fucking loser and he got betrayed by Paul Heyman.
get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, so that's everything WrestleMania is in the books. Next next one is Backlash. We'll see how they're gonna do with Cena, because Cena said to tune in yesterday in the conference and how he's gonna continue to ruin wrestling for us. So he said to tune in today. So after Mania,
That man can't ruin
anything can
nothing but
happen.
a full head of hair.
Mm-mm.
So
It's the Mania. Anything can happen. Let's see what big surprises are given to us. Any more new people getting brought up to the main roster, because they're talking about Roxanne, my boo coming. They're talking about a couple other NXTers coming up to the main roster soon. So maybe on Raw and SmackDown, they'll start trickling it in. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. This was a good this was a good fucking podcast. We have a lot of opinions. We wasn't happy about Mania, but it is
No,
what it is. Hopefully, Triple H, you redeem yourself for Backlash.
I doubt it because he don't see. He thought this was perfect booking. You sat there for WrestleMania is planned months in advance, and this is what you decided to fucking do. And it's also the fact that The Rock didn't show the fuck up for it. This is
Yeah, that's
your
another
match.
and
thing. I
Travis.
forgot. I
You
forgot about
sent
that.
you sent A Bug's Life out here to have your back.
Not
Like
Flex.
fuck off. No, bitch. Fuck
Get
out of here.
fucked.
No. Looking
Oh,
more
why did
like
I
the
just
dude.
picture that in my head?
You knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh, that
And
nigga look just like
I'm gonna pop
Flex.
his ass right up on the fucking screen so y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That was a good one right there. Okay,
Hold
everybody.
on, real quick. I want to run
Uh-huh.
through these Slammy awards real quick.
Okay.
Uh, Female Superstar of the Year. That stupid ass bitch got it. Moving on to the next.
Okay. Oh,
Male
no, 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 wait,
Superstar of
wait,
the
wait,
Year.
wait, wait, wait,
No,
wait,
I'm
wait,
not
wait.
doing shit. Moving the
She has
fuck
done a
on.
great job. She has done a great job carrying
Moving
matches,
the fuck.
becoming a
No,
better
she is
wrestler,
not.
becoming a
Every
better
match she's
wrestler.
in, she's cheating in every fucking match she's in, bro. Except for the one with her and fucking EO that was 5 minutes long. Moving on.
We're moving on up. Moving on up.
Cody Rhodes, Superstar of the Year, male.
Cody Rhodes.
Ma-
Cody Rhodes. Okay.
Male, oh my goodness, most memorable entrance. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40.
Adrenaline in my soul. Wait, he didn't have no adrenaline in his soul in 41, because damn, he got beat. But go ahead.
OMG moment of the year, John Cena turning on Cody. Even though this should not be listed in this thing, but okay.
This was one of the best heel turns since like NWO, and like this has to be the top three of heel turns of heel turns. Very good heel turn. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Faction of the year, the OG Bloodline.
Okay.
Okay.
Tag team of the year, even though y'all keep disrespecting them, they were fan voted. Bianca and Jay Cargill, Chad. Jay Cargill were voted tag team of the year when y'all have
Nice.
disrespected the both of them, saying they weren't doing shit, but the fans voted and said they were, and that was over DIY, that was over A Town Down, that was over Motor City War Raiders, Street Profits, Living Raquel. They were fan voted over that. Tama Tonga, all them, they were voted over all them. Anyways, first off, they would have Bloodline would have lost that anyway because it was just Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Nobody give a fuck about Tonga Loa. It's all about that.
First off, don't disrespect Tonga.
It's all about that. Yeah. Nobody give a fuck about Tonga Loa. Nobody's like, Tonga Loa's here today. Nobody.
Okay, keep going.
Rivalry of the year. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Okay, I can see it. All right.
NXT Star of the Year. Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne. That's my boo. Good job, baby. We'll pop a bottle later tonight.
Match of the year ended in a tie. It was in
What?
yeah. It was Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40
Okay.
and CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre Hell in the Cell. Bad Blood.
Okay. Okay. And I saw that one in person, and that was a good match.
I'm finna call. I'm calling bullshit on this next one. What the fuck moment of the year? The Wide Six debut over
No.
No.
Tomatonga. Over Tomatonga, yeah. All across the fucking. First off, it's them putting Tomatonga rabbit like he a fucking dog with rabies. That's what they put in rabbit noses. And then above Jacob Fatu saying "I love you, Solo." Get the fuck out of
I
here.
love you. So
Love
low.
you so low.
Social
Oh, that
star of
gets
the
me.
year. I mean, I guess he knew he won because he did it last night. Drew McIntyre.
He's
Breakout superstar
stupid.
of the year. Breakout superstar of the year not being Jacob Fatu is sending me.
Who is it?
Stephanie Valkyrie. Oh, there was some. There was
Okay.
some. They added 3 extra blocks. Most aura of the year, Jay Uso.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
villain of
word? Hold on. What word? 4 letters. Oh. Sorry. Go ahead.
villain of the year. I'm gonna let y'all guess who this is.
Who?
What's the category?
Villain of the year. There was nobody else. I think they selected these ones. So
No.
Villain of the
No.
year. Roman Reigns.
Liv and Dominic. They tied together.
Oh shit.
Okay, Dominique.
Okay. Okay.
Mic drop of the year.
He.
Hey Rock, go fuck yourself. That was the mic drop. Of the
Okay.
So
That's what I
that
thought you was
was.
on there.
You thought I was on there?
Yes.
I should have been, birthday girl of the year. That was me. Should have been on. But that was everything. So also most nominations for Slammy is Seth Rollins has 38 nominations. Is a lot. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker are both tied with 15. Most years in a single year is tied with Shawn Michaels in 96 and Seth Rollins in 2014. They both have 6 that year. So most nominations in one single year was Seth Rollins in 2014. He had 15. So 2014 must have been the year of Seth Rollins. So let's see, 11 years later, let's see if he can make 2025 his year.
Well, everybody, that's everything. We covered Mania. We covered Stand and Deliver, the Slammies, the Hall of Fame, the whole shebang bang, everybody. Excuse me. It's all done. So y'all just keep patient with us. We'll have everything out as soon as we can. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to keep up with us on social media. Don't forget just to, I want to sneeze again, but it wouldn't come out. Sorry. Don't forget, y'all, to make sure y'all stay on Spotify and listen to us. So much love. Comment. We want to hear y'all comments. We want to interact with y'all. So just talk to us, okay? Thank you for listening. We look forward to talking to y'all again soon. This is your HTR champ, Big Sexy Man. I don't know. See ya.
Bye.